What's goody boys, it's your boy Gilly. I'm going to be dropping some essential information you need to know about all the Chinese marketplaces. We'll be going over all these platforms here. So Taobao, Weed, Yupoo, 1688, Xianyu. Each one of these platforms are good and bad at different things. I use each one of these to fill up the hauls you guys see on the channel. Just for reference, I will not be talking about like Alibaba, Shein, fucking Amazon, all that bullshit. I can make a video about that, but I think you guys are looking for the Chinese marketplaces, the pros and cons to each one. Without further ado, let's get into it. Please let me know what questions you want answered. I'll make videos on pretty much anything you guys want me to. Look, you guys like the tier lists. I'm going to do some sort of loose tier list, but all the platforms are good at different things and bad at other things. So take it with a grain of salt. So we'll talk about the most popular one, Taobao. Now, what would I use Taobao for and what would I not use it for? Okay, so it's probably the absolute best I've found for tech. You guys would have seen on the channel, I showed off a few tech items I bought for the setup that I have. It's incredible for tech. I'll lead into this point in just a second, but it's home to all the legitimate brands. You can find a lot of the tech at cheaper prices than if we were to go on Amazon, because a lot of the brands that are Chinese companies will work out some sort of deal with a US company on Amazon and they'll just mark up the prices. So we're used to paying for really expensive tech. But if you go to Taobao, you can get it at a fraction of the cost, especially for tech like keyboards. You can find incredible stuff on there. There is Chinese platforms that specialize in bulk buying tech. They're very weird platforms, so I won't go into them in this video. I think Taobao is more than fine with tech, and I cannot recommend it enough. Even if you were mainly into fashion, we all sit at our desks, we all game at the bare minimum. You may as well just throw a better keyboard and mouse in your haul, and you'll be surprised. Second best thing it's good for is Chinese brands like this. I've been showing a bunch off on Instagram. These are authentic Chinese brands. They are amazing, and that's where they're found, is on Taobao. Nowhere else. Rarely do they have Shopify. Taobao is essentially like the all-in-one Shopify for these Chinese brands. You can find some incredible guys, and I did make a website to show off these Chinese brands called Rapid. Top link in the description. It highlights the newest, best, and it constantly tracks the brands doing the coolest shit in China because they deserve a spotlight on them, because we're going to get into the downsides of Taobao right now. So number one is the fucking sign-in. I talk about it in all my videos. With Chinese platforms, foreign restrictions are insane. You can tell me in the comments. I know we've all been through it. I've been on Taobao for about 7-8 years, and if you open too many tabs too quick, they'll lock your account for a month. It is the main reason we made Rapid, because you don't need to even make an account. You can just get around all that. Also, if you sign up using a foreign phone number, like an Australian phone number, it gives you the weird Australian Taobao, which is like a dumbed down AliExpress, and you can't see 90% of the stuff. Getting onto Taobao is one of its biggest downsides. It's nearly impossible. It takes so much verification. Also, a lot of new people use Taobao to buy REPs, not real items. Taobao has really strict rules on REPs, so some get through, and I'll tell you what ones do and what brands are the best on there. But for the most part, a lot of it gets taken down. It's expensive to make a Taobao store. For the most part, I would say just stay off Taobao if you're trying to buy not real items. I'll get into those platforms in just a second. So if you're looking for REPs on Taobao, use Reddit, because Reddit will highlight the best guys you will never find if you're just searching on Taobao or using an image search. ERD is extremely good on Taobao. I would say some of the best ERD sellers are on Taobao, which is kind of crazy. I don't think China knows about that brand yet or something. They fly under the radar. So you have no problem with that brand. And it'll make sense when I talk about Yupoo just a second, but a few of the best sellers right now that do have stuff on Taobao, but they're not regular Taobao stores. So I'll lead into Yupoo with that. So Yupoo is a photo album. This platform is where you find the most insane REPs. So since it's a photo album, you can't buy things on this platform. A lot of people think they do. It can lead to many different routes of purchasing. It could be a Weidian store, it can be a Taobao store, or it could be a WeChat or a WhatsApp number, and then you go and order off platform. It's just used to display images. Us foreigners like it because it's simple. You can see high quality photos. It is a very good platform. So one of the best guys right now, MVT, his Yupoo will link to a Taobao, but on the Taobao, it has heavily censored images. I'll pop some up now. If you're searching on Taobao, you'll see these images and be like, what the hell is this? And just scroll past. So I would say, just to be safe, use Taobao if you've come from another platform and you can see really good photos of the item. Then Taobao's kind of just like where you get the link from, and then you put it into your agent. So Yupoo is kind of like the start of the spider web. It's where you see the items and then you go elsewhere. So I explained Taobao. Now we're going to get on to Weidian. So Weidian is the best and the worst platform at the same time. Weidian's like the wild, wild west. It has everything on there. And with that comes some absolutely abysmal sellers because I think it's free to make a Weidian account. Anyone can make hundreds of them, sell bullshit and just close one, open up a new one. There's like little to no restrictions on that platform. So that's why you can find the best stuff. But it's also, you have to be so careful. If you're a new buyer, Weidian is a minefield. Use Reddit, use other platforms to gauge if a guy's good, bad. If you're on Reddit and you see a post, don't just buy from the post. Do a lot of research into the person selling, the name of the person, do your due diligence, because a lot of Weidian is garbage. I've spoken about this in a video before, but really look at the seller rankings. If they have love hearts, do not buy from them. Even if they have about 2 diamonds, I would stay away from them unless they're like new and they make really good stuff and Reddit's telling you it's good. You can do that. Disregard it if you're an experienced buyer, but look for the diamond crowns, gold crowns, at least 4 diamonds. The ranking will be here. You can screenshot it and really look at it when you're browsing Weidian, because that will give you a gauge if the person is shitty. This is new tech by the sellers, so remember this one. I think there is platforms that buy and sell Weidian accounts, so a shitty seller can go and buy like a max rank that this didn't exist even a month ago, unless I just didn't know about it. But you can also be wary of that. But do your research with Weidian. It's going to rank mid-tier. It has a really bad sign-in as well. It's a really bad designed website. Just use it for getting links quickly. That's it. Get in and get out. Don't try to add stuff to the cart and don't even bother trying to log into that platform. So we've got 1688 and Xianyu. I spoke about Xianyu in a tutorial a few videos ago. So if you don't know how to buy from Xianyu, make sure to watch that video. I'll touch on that in just a second. 1688, I'm going to put it A tier because it is where you find the best steals and deals. Now I think I'll make a list of the best 1688 sellers on Reddit and I'll talk about it in a future video because it is very hard to find if someone's good or not because the platform is one of the worst designed platforms. Now, if you're Chinese, you might disagree with me, but I'm just saying it's so hard to sign into it. You must use an agent as with all these platforms, but with this one in specific, use it. I found the best for room decor. And if you're trying to buy like budget basics or you just really are on a tight budget and you're trying to fill your haul up, you can use 1688. But you need to bear in mind, for the most part, nothing insane comes out of 1688. It's just used for the steals. The room decor is incredible and it's for bulk buying. So the prices on 1688 are so cheap, but you usually have to buy 2 to 5 units of a product you want. A lot of the pages on 1688 will share images from other people, so it's not even their stuff. It is another minefield platform. You need to do your research before you go buying stuff from there. But I've had little to no problems with it. You can let me know if you've bought from 1688 or if you want more 1688 videos. The way it works is 1688 is kind of like the starting platform, and then sellers will make Taobaos, other platforms, and buy in bulk from 1688. So essentially, as a foreigner, you can go straight to that platform and get the deals the Chinese natives are. You can make businesses from it, do what you want with it. If you make good connections on there, they will look after you. And the prices, from what I've seen, doing all the research, that's the cheapest option if you're on a budget. So Xianyu, what do you use Xianyu for? What I use it for is weird custom items you're not going to find anywhere else. This is linking back to Taobao. There's really heavy restrictions on if you make a Taobao page, pretend you're Chinese. Let's say I want a custom leather belt. If it's taking too long to make the custom leather belt, that will make your Taobao ranking just plummet. Even if you're good and it just takes a long time for you to make a product, it's all about ranking on Taobao, and that's why people will make Xianyus, especially sellers that are selling one-off custom things that take time to make. You are not going to find it on Taobao. They'll get taken down if it's not real, or if they take too long, they get bad ratings. It doesn't work. Xianyu is where you find the items you are not going to find anywhere else. Also, it's essentially like the Chinese eBay. So if I have a bunch of used stuff, I can sell it on there. You can find steals of real and not real. I would just not even bother buying real stuff from any of these platforms, but you can, if you're really good at legit checking, find some of the most insane deals on really expensive, not real leather items, which I spoke about in the video, or real items. These Chinese motherfuckers have a lot of money. Some of the stuff these guys are selling on this platform are absolutely ridiculous. And the reason I left it last is because it is dangerous, isn't the word, but it is one of the riskiest platforms to browse on. If you're even remotely new to buying from China, I wouldn't even bother. In my opinion, buy from China for about 2 years. Figure out what you can't get, then go there. Because I've bought stuff that takes 6 months to make or 6 months to ship. Or you buy it, let's say for $10 and they go, we need another $60. And you're like, well, I guess I got to pay it now. It's kind of like Grailed. You can sit there and try to get deals out of the people. But if you're talking through an agent, trying to do that is nearly impossible. So only use Xianyu if you're experienced. Xianyu is going to go probably at an A tier. It's D, E tier if you don't know what you're doing. Guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Join the Discord if you want to talk to me directly. Drop a sub if you want more information videos. I love each and every single one of you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.